In 1994, Marrakech was the birthplace of the World Trade Organization, and with it, a global intellectual property framework that would shape access to medicines for decades to come. The TRIPS agreement was meant to protect innovation. Instead, it turned life-saving medicines into luxury goods. For millions of people, it was the beginning of a long, painful fight. Communities and activists have never stopped pushing for the human right to health for everyone. In 2018, we returned to Marrakech for the very first global summit on IP, intellectual property, and access to medicines. It was a space for dialogue, reflection, a place to say enough monopolies, enough of using innovation to justify putting profit before people's lives. Under the theme Pathways to Access, we exposed the deadly consequence of bad patterns. We challenged trade deals and we made 3 things clear. The right to health is non-negotiable. TRIPS flexibilities are not optional, they are essential. Communities who implement them must be recognized as experts and supported. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic, a global health emergency that proved everything we had been saying for decades about the failure of the current system. While Big Pharma made billions, the rest of us buried our loved ones. Pledges of global solidarity, empty. The TRIPS waiver, gutted. Voluntary measures, ineffective. So in 2021, as the COVID-19 pandemic deepened global health inequalities, we took the summit virtual. We gathered to mark 20 years since the Doha Declaration, an international promise that public health must always come first, under the banner Doha at 20, reimagining access. We examined what global solidarity really means and how much more work remains to ensure equitable access to health technologies. In 2022, we brought the fire to Istanbul. The summit returned in person under the powerful theme, the Pandemic Edition, Reclaiming Access. We exposed betrayals such as the TRIPS waiver, the false promise of voluntary licenses, and the failure of other voluntary measures. They didn't save enough lives, and they didn't keep enough people safe. We built strategies using powerful legal measures to safeguard the right to health, compulsory licenses, patent oppositions, national health sovereignty, and explored new RN models. And we told the world, it is time to stop begging for access. Together, we will take it back. From Morocco to Thailand, Brazil to Ukraine, communities are experts. Leading this fight, we've stopped bad patterns, reversed unjust laws, sued pharmaceutical giants, and built a global movement that doesn't ask for permission for the right to health. We are people living with HIV, cancer, hepatitis C, tuberculosis, and other life-threatening illnesses. And we are survivors, warriors, and advocates. This fight is personal. And now in 2025, we return once again to Marrakech, where the WTO wrote its rules. In this critical moment to write our future. This May, Marrakech becomes the heart of the global fight to access to medicines. Join us, raise your voices. Let's reclaim access together. Across every summit, one theme has remained constant: the power of collaboration. Communities have led legal battles, governments have used flexibilities, and allies across sectors have joined forces to challenge injustice and build alternatives. This movement is rooted in activism, but guided by partnership, pragmatism, and the shared pursuit of justice. Join us this May in Marrakech. We look forward to seeing you there.